Hello everyone, this video is a guide on doing Project Lab 4. In this whole project, we're creating a web system in the cloud, and in Lab 1, we have transferred our resources to an S3 bucket, and then in Lab 2, we created our database using RDS. In Lab 3, created a session state system using the DynamoDB. Now in this lab, we are going to create a queuing system to handle burst orders from our customers. Let's begin by creating our queue. In the SQS console, click on to create new queue. In the new dialog box, name your queue and then press create. Now let us incorporate our queue into our web application. To do that, we need to edit a function in our checkout.aspx.cs file. What we did here is to replace the program of our button purchase click function from directly writing our orders into our SQL and to dumping the order into our queue system. Here we need to let our function know the URL of our queue so that it can communicate with it. The three using statements that we just added are libraries of AWS and JSON, which contains the definition of our function that we use in this file. The newtons of the JSON that we have just added in our checkout file is new to our project. And so if we build our web application right now, it will produce an error since the JSON library is not existing in our project. And to fix this one, we need to install JSON library from our NuGet packages. Now we need to configure our web application to be able to access our cloud services. And to do that, we need to edit the web.config file and provide it with our security credentials. Now let us test what we have done so far. So we have logged in into our DinoStore website. Let's check first our queue. As you can see here, there are currently no messages inside our queuing system. So let's purchase a dinosaur. Now we check our queuing system. As you can see here, our queue was able to receive our order from our dinosaur website. Now that we have a working queuing system, the next step is to add the order processor application into our project. Now that the application is part of the project, there are a few things that we need to modify for it to work properly. First, we need to change the queue URL in our program.cs file. In our app.config file, we provide it with the security credentials to be able to access our RDS database. We need to set our order processor as a startup project, and then we need to untick the sign click once manifest. Now let us build our application. As you can see, we have an error here, and it is related to Amazon. This is because we have not yet installed the AWS package into our order processor application. We also have an error regarding NewtonSoft, and this is because we have not installed the JSON package into this application. We have an error here stating that the receive message request does not contain an attribute name definition. So let us verify that receive message request really does not contain the definition of attribute name. We do that by going to its definition. And so here's the definition of receive message request. As you can see, the attribute name has S on its name. So let's fix this error by just adding S on the name of the attribute. Let's fix the other two errors using the same process. Now that the compile errors are gone, let's run again our application. As you can see, we have encountered an exception on line 26 of program.cs. In this error, the hint that was given to us is that the value of the client is null. Now, why is the client variable have a value of null? So let us investigate by checking the Amazon SQS client function that's supposed to be the function that gives the client variable a value. So according to the AWS documentation, the usage of Amazon SQS client requires an Amazon SQS config variable. And in our implementation, we don't have an Amazon SQS config variable. So to fix this, let's try to create an Amazon SQS config variable. As you can see, our solution is working and our application is able to detect a message in our queue. In our order table, we have registered currently 9 orders. After refreshing our table, the order is now 10. It means that our application was able to write the order into our database. Now let us check again our queuing system, and as you can see here, the order that we have received earlier is no longer displayed because our application has deleted it upon writing it on our database. That's all there is in Love4. Thank you for watching.